Youth Outreach Services Career Center has a mission that wants to do one thing: empower youth to reach their full potential, to become leaders, and create a better global society.
Welcome to our first segment for RETV. And today we have with us Sherri Gray. And I understand that you got a passion for finances.
I do.
Personal finances.
Yes.
And during this time as a child, you used to watch your mom who taught you all about finances.
Yes, definitely.
She did?
She's my inspiration. She doesn't owe anything on her home.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't owe anything on her cars, no credit cards. She's completely debt-free.
Your mother is debt-free?
Yes.
Your mama's still living?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Is she retired?
Is she retired too?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you definitely got everybody's attention. Because we're going to learn about this money, Mom, right?
Yes.
All right. I understand there was a book that sort of like initiates you to really get into finances. After a positive role model like your mother, and then this book. What was the name of that book? I believe it was the
Total Money Makeover.
And it's by who? Who was that book by?
It was a book written by Dave Ramsey. He's a financial counselor for over 20 years, and he's also a Christian. So I was excited when I read the book, and he just makes everything so plain and simple, as gives you all the steps you need to reach your financial goals. So I loved it.
All right. You know what? We're going to break right here.
Okay.
And we're going to a station break identification, and then we're going to come back and find out all about the money, Mom.
In order to be a successful entrepreneur, you got to use what you got. You cannot be an effective believer and be a coward. You don't get to the next level till you pass this test.
Well, the amazing thing is we're starting a career center, all right? And right from the beginning, we're creating jobs.
More than 10 positions, okay?
I think we can fill 15 jobs if we need to.
Jobs and businesses we can create. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Welcome back to RETV. Let me tell you a little bit about RETV. RETV is a reality education television program in which we're getting businesses coming in teaching our youth about finances. And today, of course, as I told you earlier, we have Sherri Gray, who is actually the Money Mom.
Yes.
How did you come up with that name, the Money Mom?
It was actually my husband that came up with that name. He just thought I should have something catchy that people could remember, short. And so he thought with the double M's, the Money Mom, that people will remember it. And people have. Whenever I say the name, people are like, I love that name.
Yeah, I do. I love that name. And can anybody be a money mom? I don't know. Can I be a money mom?
You can be a money mom. Definitely. As the money mom, I'm a financial counselor, and the principles that I teach people how to get out of debt, how to save for the future, how to leave a legacy for their children, is all based on biblical principles.
Really?
Yes. So it's all based on the Word of God. And if you follow the steps that I give you, you can be a money mom too.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. Where do you do these workshops and how they facilitate it? I mean, we got to find out how to follow these steps.
I do workshops about 3 to 4 times a year, and typically at Grace Church in Dumfries, Virginia.
Okay.
That's my home church. But I also do webinars as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So what these workshops consist of?
I start off with, like I said, it's biblical principles, and you start with the heart.
Okay.
I teach people that your money's not your own, that it belongs to God, and we are supposed to be good stewards and managers of the money that we've been given. So that's the first thing. You have to understand that.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the next thing, of course, people don't want to do this, but it's important, is to create a monthly budget.
Monthly budget. Okay.
You have to have a budget. I always say you have to know where you are before you know where you're going, and a budget will tell you that.
Okay.
Yes.
What does budget mean?
Budget means you have to write down what money you have coming in, your income from all sources, and then you have to write down all money going out. And that can include your expenses, your rent, your mortgage, your credit cards, your car payments. Every single thing has to have a name and a dollar amount so that you can, have a realistic look at what you're actually spending.
Okay. What would you say is the top of the list that need to be paid before anything else?
I always say it's your tithe.
Your tithe.
Your tithe.
You're coming up with some tithe. Come on.
That's the first.
That's the first.
That's the very
For
first
some reason, I knew that you was going to say. So why do we have to pay the top 10th? Tithe means top 10th. Right? Why do we have to pay that top 10th back to God?
Because God knows what's best for us, and He's our Father, and He says in order to receive, you have to give.
You have to give.
And He wants to make us over to look just like Him, and one of His characteristics is He's a giver, and He wants us to do the same thing. And also He understands that our wealth is not our own, and we in churches and organizations need money to reach out to the community at large, not just to help our own household, but to reach out to other people that need us. As believers, people should be able to look at us as examples of being financially successful, so that when there are things that happen, when there are youth in our community, when there are disasters all over the world, that they're able to look at us as we should be the first ones in front of everyone else. And it's because if we really study the Word of God and we study what He tells us to do with our money, we'll be that light. So people will look at us and want to do what we did. They'll ask us, how did you do that? How did you become successful financially? And we'll be able to share the Word of God with them just by being faithful with our finances.
So what about all of these other business techniques, these little skepticisms,
Of course, like I said, tithe is the top, but then you have to budget, and you do have to prioritize your expenses when you budget.
Okay.
The most important things are, of course, your mortgage, your rent, your utilities, your food, your gas, things that you need to sustain your everyday life.
Okay.
Then comes the debt and all that, everything else.
So what has really prepared you to be the one and only money mom? And we're going to have other people, after looking at this show, we're going to have so many money moms running around. But you going to have to tell us what prepared you.
Life experience, really.
Okay.
I wasn't always wise with how I spent my money. And reached a point in my 20s where I said I want to do something different. I know there's a better way. And that's when I began to read the Total Money Makeover, and I started really studying scripture to see what God said about how we should use our money. So.
I guess we all go through that season, right? When we get to the point like, it got to be something better than this.
Definitely.
Right.
Definitely. And we reached that point, and we just made a decision. My husband and I, as a couple, made a decision that from this day forward, we're not going to use debt. We're going to start giving. We're going to start doing all the things God has mandated us to do with our money, so that we can be successful financially.
Okay. What is your education background? Did it have to do with finances?
No.
No.
It's so strange. My bachelor's is in biology.
In biology.
Which is completely different from money.
Oh,
but so I thought it was a good field to be in. I could always get a job,
in biology.
Yes, I figured.
So did you get a job in
Yes,
first?
Yes, I worked for laboratories, and I worked as a contractor for the Environmental Protection Agency, and as an environmental consultant as well. So yes, I did work in the scientific field.
But I was seeing that as a way to actually put money in your hand.
That's true. So that I can fulfill the purpose God put me on the earth to do, which is to break people free of the bondage of debt and to get them on the right track with their finances.
All right.
Yeah, definitely.
with Youth Outreach Services doing that job readiness mentoring program, that's one of the things that we will be teaching the youth. And by the way, I want you to know that Sherri is Youth Outreach Services secretary, so she keeps very good books. And she's going to be teaching our youth once they get that job on how to manage their money. So you can see we got an expert on here. But we're going to take another station break identification and we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Martha Perea and I'm with Visiting Angels. We are one of over 400 franchises here in the United States. We're strategically located in Manassas, Virginia, and we take great pride in providing senior home care for you and for your family. Feel free to give us a call. Our phone number is 703-530-8811. Or feel free to look us up on the internet at www.visitingangels.com/Manassas.
Welcome back to RETV. Now, as you have already know, Sherri Gray is the money mom. She's also a financial consultant. Understand you got a family you have to take care of too, right?
Yes.
Oh my God! So you're a wife?
I'm a wife and a mother of 2 daughters. They're 16 and 8.
Oh,
So I have my hands full.
You juggle a lot of things. But guess what, y'all? Not only is she a financial consultant, a money mom, but she is a radio talk show host.
Mm-hmm.
But how long have you been doing your radio show?
Almost 3 years.
3 years. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about this radio show.
Well, like I said before, I teach workshops locally and on the web, but I wanted to reach a broader audience because I know God's purpose for my life, one of the purposes is to teach people about finances. So with the online radio show, I'm able to reach people around the world and impact even more lives. So every week, every Tuesday, from 7 to 8 p.m., I talk to experts in the field of finances, just trying to reach people and teach people and talk to them about how to save money in every aspect of their lives.
Oh, and so this is like is this a web online radio show?
Yes, you can access the show online or you can call in as well.
Okay, how can they call in?
You can dial in if you go to blogtalkradio.com/themoneymom. You can see all the information about how to call in, or if you log on to that website, you can just listen from your computer.
Oh, so you can be right there in your house, in front of the computer, listening to the Money Mom. Yes. All right. Yes. And I bet you have a variety of
I do.
Financial specialists coming on their talk show, right? Give me some examples, some of the people that have been on your talk show.
One of the most popular shows was I had a fitness expert come on. She's a fitness coach, and that particular show had over 1,000 downloads, and she just talked about how to get fit on a budget, though.
Oh, fit on the budget. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people feel like
they sort of bounce each other. Oh,
exactly.
Yeah, so they sort of like bounce each other because everybody want to be fit. Yeah. Everybody want to be rich. Come on. Yeah. So it's like.
And my guest this past week was an insurance agent, and he was just giving tips about how to save on your insurance. So it was really awesome about bundling your insurances so that you save, your premiums are lower. So, and all kinds of tips.
Oh, all right. That sounds so interesting.
But my most popular show, I have my favorite guest was my husband.
Of course. Now tell me, how did you meet your husband?
I met him in high school.
Oh, high school sweethearts, huh?
Wow.
All right, ladies, tune in, ladies.
We met in 1989, so in high school, so that's 20. I don't know how many years it is. This is 2012, 23 years ago. Okay. So we dated a little in high school. Broke up. And then dated again as seniors in college and got married soon after that. And it was about how to get your spouse on board with the finances. Oh. So that was a big question.
How do you get your spouse on board
with your finances?
Now they still can hear that, even though that show has already been aired.
Exactly.
You still can go and download that show, right?
Exactly.
All right, women. All right, men. Let's find out how. Tell them how they can be able to go download that show.
Just go to blogtalkradio.com/The Money Mom and just search through until you find the show. How to get your spouse on board with your finances.
Okay.
It's from a husband's perspective and a wife's perspective. So
from both.
Yes.
Okay. So those numbers are going up.
Yes.
Because everybody that is watching this TV show, you're going on a radio show. On what is it again?
Blog Talk Radio.
Your show. Okay. Radio. And you're going to find out how you can get your husband or your wife on board.
Yes.
So that you can be healthy, wealthy, and wise.
There you go.
Healthy, wealthy, and wise. Yes. All right. So how many people do you think load down your broadcast just this past year?
Since January 2012, I've had 8,600 downloads.
What?
Yes.
That is awesome. That is absolutely
those are
awesome.
people I'm impacting that I may never see,
That's
but I'm
right.
changing their lives, their finances. So
it's so wonderful,
excited.
wonderful to be walking in your purpose and your destiny.
It is.
It is. It is. And you do it with such grace and such elegance, and it's like, wow. By the way, y'all, I was on her talk show.
Yeah.
I felt so special.
Yeah.
I did.
Yes.
Because can everybody come and be on your talk show, right?
No, I only have people on my show that I know and I trust. And
Okay.
that's why I had you on, because you're talking about youth outreach services.
Uh-huh.
And I just believe in what you're doing in your organization, and I had to have you on. So.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. So how can individuals advertise on Money Mom, especially businesses? Because this would be a great outlet for them.
Yes. You can email me at sherrigray@themoneymom.org. That's SHERRIGRAY@themoneymom.org. And just send me a quick message telling me you want more information about advertising your small business on my radio show.
All right. That's it. That is absolutely awesome. Again, I want to share with you that Sherri will be teaching these classes to our youth that we're working with through the 12-week job readiness program. In fact, our last 3 weeks deal with finances. We teach the youth how to be able to get a job first, and after they get that job, how to keep that job, and then after they keep that job, they be able to make money. But in making that money, we want to teach them how to be able to, as she said, budget that money,
Yes.
how to invest that money, and even how to own their own business by becoming partners with some of the business owners that is mentoring them. So this comes to you, small businesses. If you like the opportunity to come and be a mentor with Youth Outreach Services, you can be able to do so by, again, calling my number, Elizabeth Charity, at 571-314-7503 to become a business mentor. And you'll get advertisement, change your life, and who knows what else may come aboard. Because working with Youth Outreach Services, we have so much going on all the time, right?
Yes.
We have our youth very, very community oriented. They are out there in the community. They are also going to school. Now, this keeps our youth out of trouble, because by the time you finish going to school and work with Youth Outreach Services, you don't have time to get in trouble. So this is an alternate plan. Alternate plan. And our goal is to build an entrepreneur business mentoring center in which the youth can be able to come in and own their own business or work with a business within the center. One of our businesses that we have in the center is going to be, of course, the radio show. Yes. And of course, we have Marcus, who's always behind the scene, who will be able to teach them about television production, website designs. And we have another business called the Patriot Waterless Car Wash, We have so many businesses that are doing great and awesome things. And I believe you even seen a commercial with the Visiting Angels. She is working with Youth Outreach Services and keeping our youth out the street, out of trouble, doing great and wonderful things in the community. I am inviting you to come aboard. Thank you. For another station break identification, we'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Martha Perea, and I'm with Visiting Angels. We are one of over 400 franchises here in the United States. We're strategically located in Manassas, Virginia, and we take great pride in providing senior home care for you and for your family. Feel free to give us a call. Our phone number is 703-530-8811, or feel free to look us up on the internet at www.visitingangels.com/Manassas.
All right, Sherri, we're back from that station break identification. Now, what we want to do is we want to talk to Sherri about being a certified personal financial counselor. Yes. I understand that you actually live here in Manassas.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You've been living here for a while now.
Yes.
And you are offering special services to not only to people out there in the radio land, but you give personal services to families as far as finances is concerned. How do you do that? What do you do?
Well, I work with individuals and families really nationwide.
Mm-hmm.
Because with the technology today, you can work with people no matter where they live.
Right.
So I sit down with people and I help them get on the path to their financial destiny.
Okay.
And I do that. I create a financial legacy plan for them.
Okay.
Where I teach them how to get out of debt, save for the future, and leave a legacy to their families and loved ones.
Okay.
It's all about leaving a legacy as well as taking care of our households right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to leave something behind to those who love and depend on us.
That's true, because we really don't want to have it where you're gone and we're debt. Yeah. I mean, we're head over heels in debt. So that would actually deal with like life insurance and all of that as well.
Right. I go over all their financials. I show them how, if they need more insurance, I can recommend that they get more insurance. If, I create a debt elimination plan for them to show them, and usually if just adding a little bit of money per month to their the debt they're already paying, it shaves off years. I've worked with people where if they continue to make the minimum payments on their debt, it would take them 25 years to get out of debt. With the plan that I've given them, it takes it all the way down to 3 years.
All the way down to 3 years?
Yes.
I need to get with you. Quick.
It takes a plan. You gotta have. It says write the vision, make it plain. If you want a vision for your financial future, you gotta write it down. And again, it starts with your budget, but doesn't end there. And I work with individuals and families to get them on the right track so they can reach their financial destiny.
Okay. So you also help as far as saving for college?
Yes, I go.
Retirement?
Yes.
Mortgage elimination?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Estate planning?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! And small business plan?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! These individuals really need to get in contact with you, right?
Yes, definitely.
That's so like include the whole financial plan.
Yes. And I also, like I said, in addition to my financial legacy workshop, I also do a couponing 101 plus workshop.
You do what?
I do a couponing 101 plus workshop.
Now, when do you do this?
I have a monthly workshop that I conduct in Haymarket, Virginia, so they can contact me. But I also do couponing house parties. So if you have a group of people that want to learn about couponing, I can come to your home and teach them about couponing. And I teach you the strategies that I used to save over $3,500 in 1 year using coupons.
What? Okay. When can we get together again? About this coupon.
If you want to throw a house party, a couponing party, just let me know. Contact me. We can set it up.
We sure can. Again, quick and fast. That is awesome.
Hi, my name is Martha Perea, and I'm with Visiting Angels. We are one of over 400 franchises here in the United States. We're strategically located in Manassas, Virginia, and we take great pride in providing senior home care for you and for your family. Feel free to give us a call. Our phone number is 703-530-8811, or feel free to look us up on the internet at www.visitingangels.com/Manassas.
In order to be a successful entrepreneur, you got to use what you got. You cannot be an effective believer and be a coward. You don't get to the next level till you pass this test.
Well, the amazing thing is we're starting a career center, all right? And right from the beginning, we're creating jobs.
More than 10 positions, okay?
I think we can fill 15 jobs if we need to.
Jobs and businesses we can create. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Now what I want to share with you is a book that I wrote, God's Call Girl. This book shares how God actually called me from a deathbed of an incurable disease, and He gave me the instruction, the direction to build a job center in which we are in the process of implementing it right now. By buying one of these books or purchasing one of these books, you will help, build this job center. But not only will you help build this job center, but we will teach you how to love, live, and laugh. Come on. With a lot of fun and faith in God. I mean, I don't know why people think that God is so strict and He just up and said, ooh. But God help you to love, live, and laugh. With a lot of faith in Him, He will be able to help you build that business. As Sherri was telling you earlier, He'll help you build that business. He will send you the people to work with you. And this book is actually telling you how God did exactly that in my life. He helped me to be able to get off a deathbed and continue to reach out to others, to build the job center, and I go also to do the RETV, Reality Education Television Program, in which I'm asking you, come in and be a special guest, be a mentor, and help somebody to live, love, and laugh. As again we say, the older, or we'll say the more mature, is reaching out and we're bringing wisdom and youth together. You can help us do that. And until next time, this is RETV. Give us a call. Come and be a part of what we're doing. And live, love,